about to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup. Simply that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Mookie to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Into the shrubbery and out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run.
High fastball. Base is empty. Now it's going to be Max Muncy. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second and final game of the series. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 out, space is empty. Outside, and it's 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. On the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Hauls it in for the out. Singy.
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in.
Fielder Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. To it, carried out nicely.
Seiya Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Just missed. Suzuki launched a pair of homers in his last game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Fastball is outside. Tied up here in the early going. And that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. In his second season, 31 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Pages. That one ripped. That's back there. It has the distance gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tommy Edman at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning.
Shortstop, Dansby.
Snell back to work. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing.
Batting 6, the first base Turner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pages. He's got it, and there's high fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pages brings it in for the 3rd out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 away.
That's just Brand. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Pass.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
off the plate.
And it's 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it. Charge it. Crazy.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no
Pat
strike.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
An error, though.
So here's Horner now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he
Now
did.
back.
Good pass to the
The first
baseman.
Snap throw to first.
No,
Crow
he's in there.
Armstrong
Safe.
back in on a dive.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Snell checks over to first, and he's back. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That is the inning. Max Muncy. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. And 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now.
Full count.
On the ground, Swanson to first. Out. They get the out on Muncy.
Now back.
Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now
1-2.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Runners.
Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. struck him out looking. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. In the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number 1. Is in this one.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right
first
there. You
baseman,
look at
number
the
3,
sequence. Everything
Justin
down at the knees and below. And
Turner.
some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Justin Turner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence.
Now batting.
Flied to right his first time. Fouled off left side.
It's a tough pitch,
No ball.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is
that's the
something
ball.
that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs. Shota back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
That one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch.
Hit Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Rojas in his
No ball.
11th
One
season,
strike.
36 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball.
2
1
down,
strike.
base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one
2-1.
upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls.
Well, and those
2
hitters
strikes.
count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And there's 1 down. Armstrong, he's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Field ball.
Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Miller getting loose as well. Turns and fires to Betts. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double. The relay.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run.
Shohei Ohtani. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. That one missed.
1-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Max Muncy.
Now this is in the air down the line. Happ. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 3.
In third.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Into center and a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
That stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now,
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The right fielder, number 44, and
that's in there. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, John Birdie. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And he grounds one to the right side. Rojas in plenty of time to first. 1-1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And that's a 2-out double.
Right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's in there. And that is strike 2. Squirts away a little bit. The shortstop takes the ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
High fly ball down the left field line. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. On the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job.
Like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Pickoff move to first. Rojas back on a dive. Man at first, one away. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. That's back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. His second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the.
So 1 out, nobody on. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Couldn't hit the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play. Right through there for a strike. That's outside. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That's a base hit. The throw into second, throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 8.
In half. Inside. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
New pitching change in this spot. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Late Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
John Birdie will hit next. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball, and it's 7-5.
Square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Muncy has to step out of the way for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one almost got him. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander step pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you work.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. That's that clap. 2 outs. And a foul ball. To third. Throws across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith. That's the third. Treinen goes 6 feet 5 inches, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Shortstop.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas sends it to first, and Swanson is set.
Julian
And
Merriweather.
now Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Colin Ray up and loosening in the pen. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw.
1 strike.
Save. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
It's in and out of his glove, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away.
Now this is just part.
Top of the ninth. That's
Ball
off the
1.
mark, and that's ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Big strikeout right there. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Now batting, shortstop.
Runner
Mickey
first with 2 away.
Betts.
Here's Betts. 1 for 4 with a double. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong. And that,
So
and
we're not
that
going to
is
see
out of play.
speeds. It'd have to be Toronto.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
If you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the corner for a strike. The Cubbies trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging.
You don't know who
Cubbies
Vlad
with only
is?
1 out zone. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That pitch in for a
Only
strike,
person
and
I
it's
know on
0-1.
Oh,
They're down to
Tigers
their
just
final
happy
strike.
by him.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Cubs down to their final strike.
Ew. What college did he go to?
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
These 2-game series have a different feel. There's kind of an urgency. So to come in and take both games, sweep the series, feels really good.